Have you ever had a friend or a loved one who was in the foster care system? Have you ever wondered how the foster care system operates? I myself have known a few people who have been in foster homes, and I've wondered the exact same thing. One person that I'm very close with has been in and out of foster homes for many years. So today I'm going to tell you about the history of the foster care system and how it is today. By the end of this speech, you will be able to reflect on the English Poor Law, the free foster home movement, and what the foster care system is today. The foster care system dates back to the Old Testament of the Bible, but we're going to go with the year 1562. This is the year that the English Poor Law was established. This is a very interesting subject because this law states that children living in poor households would be moved to households who are wealthy. Most of the time, it was when the parents could not take care of their children. No matter the circumstance, they were always placed with a wealthy family, never a middle-class family. It also stated that those children would be placed in those homes until they became of age to take care of themselves. This law led to the development of the foster care system. As time went on, the English Poor Law stayed in effect. In the year 1853, a man by the name of Charles Loring Brace started growing concerned about the number of children that were living in the streets. He began creating a plan to get these children out of the streets, which became the free foster home movement. He started placing advertisements in the South and the West to see if there were families who were willing to provide these kids with free homes. He started getting many responses to these advertisements and soon began the orphan train movement. He transported these children via train to many homes in various places. Most of these children were placed in circumstances close to indenture. A lot of the children were used as slaves and were abused throughout their time with those families. A small percentage were placed in loving homes where they could grow up in a nice family setting. These movements became the foundation for the foster care system movement that grew over the years. Throughout the years, there have been many laws and acts established for the foster care system. As of today, there are more than 400,000 children in the foster care system. The foster care system today is a lot different than what it was when it started. Foster families now have to go through many steps to become foster parents. They must do inspections of their homes and even do background checks. There are also group homes. These homes can have up to 20 kids at one time. Most of these group homes are for children who have bad records or who cannot be put into regular homes. Now, many kids are placed in foster homes due to many reasons: maltreatment, parents not wanting them, or even parents who are deceased, and many more. In 2001, more than 900,000 children were found to be victims of maltreatment, and about 290,000 of them entered the foster care system. A lot of kids grow up in the foster care system and do not really get a chance to see what it is with a real family. This has a very big effect on them. At one point, once kids started to age out of the foster care system, they did not know how to take care of themselves or live in society. Then, in 1999, the Foster Care Independence Act was put into effect. This act was established to help adolescent kids who were going to be aging out of the foster care system prepare for their adulthood. It would teach them about getting a job, living on their own, and being able to provide for themselves. These kids were found more likely to succeed and also finish school. The foster care system is growing every day, and there are many more acts and laws that are being established. These things were just a few of the major events that have happened over the years. To recap the major events we discussed, the English Poor Law stated children in poor households would be placed with wealthy families. The free foster home movement that placed homeless children in homes across many states. And the foster care system today. The foster care system has saved some kids' lives. They are provided with homes so they are not living on the streets. I am grateful for the foster care system, or there is no telling where my close friend would be today.